Hello everyone, my name is Ana Sylvia Torres and I'm a librarian with LA County Library. The topic of today's video is body language for interviews. We know interviews can be nerve-wracking, so we gathered some tips for you we hope will help ease the tension so that you can focus on what really matters, landing your next job. Your job interview starts as soon as you see your potential new employer. If you're doing an in-person interview, you want to be sure to arrive around 10 minutes early. While waiting for the interviewer to retrieve you from the waiting room, you want to appear attentive and put together. You can do this by sitting with your back as straight as possible and your feet on the ground. While you wait, you want to avoid fidgeting and pacing. And avoid crossing your arms, as this can be perceived as defensive or closed off. Don't reserve your smiles just for the interviewers. You want to leave a good impression on the entire office, so smile and be friendly with anyone you come into contact with. On that same note, don't be too serious. Remember that your interviewers will be looking at your qualifications, but also they want to know how you would fit into their work environment. So don't be afraid to show some of your personality and do make eye contact. While you may be nervous about your interview or struggle to keep still, you can consider making preparations to quell your nervous energy before the day of your interview. Remind yourself that it's normal to be nervous. Try to stay still and avoid fidgeting. The night before, prepare for potential questions and answers. Get plenty of rest and try some breathing exercises to assist you with your nerves. Shaking hands is a common gesture used by an interviewer to greet you. It's standard practice to wait for the interviewer to extend their hand before offering your own. If you do shake hands, be sure that your grip is firm but not too tight. 1 or 2 shakes is customary. Once you get into the interview and sit, you will want to check your posture again. Make eye contact. Show you're listening when your interviewer is speaking. This can be done by leaning in slightly if you're able to. You can also demonstrate listening by nodding at suitable times or by offering verbal agreements. Have your body turned toward the speaker and make an appropriate level of eye contact. Make note of nonverbal cues your interviewer is giving, such as their body language and facial expressions, and try to respond accordingly. You want to display to your interviewer that you're open and receptive. Try not to cross your arms or look at your watch. Making small gestures with your hands while you're speaking can help give the impression that you're friendly and warm, as well as help provide clarity for yourself and the interviewer. For virtual interviews, make sure that your technology is strong. Test your video and audio. If you will be on camera, you can use the same tips we've gone over for in-person interviews.
Make sure you have a clean background and check your lighting so that you are free of both shadows and clutter so that the interviewer can clearly see you.
Sitting up and putting your feet on the ground during a phone interview can help you project your voice, making you sound more confident and assured. You want to come across as friendly, but avoid being overly casual. Remember that this is a professional setting, even if you are in your own home. Lastly, limit potential background interruptions and noises. Upon closing the interview, you can expect to potentially shake hands again. Remain calm and friendly. Wait until the interviewer offers their hand before reaching out. And of course, don't forget to smile. If used all together, these tips can help you come off as confident and competent to an interviewer. Paired with thought-out responses and a well-constructed resume, you're on the right path to landing your next job.
If you'd like more information on library resources, you can find them under the Resources tab at lacountylibrary.org. Under the Programs tab, select Tools for Job Seekers. There you can find resume and interview resources through our partnerships with Gale Courses, lynda.com, Learning Express, BrainFuse, and Universal Class. All of these are free with your LA County Library card.
We hope that these tips have been helpful for you and that they'll come in handy for your next interview. Thank you so much for watching.